Did you ever wonder what the tip of South America looks like as you're heading north from Antarctica? Well, here it is. This is the famous Drake Passage. This body of water was named after the famous English explorer Sir Francis Drake, who circumnavigated the globe between 1577 and 1580 and passed through here on his epic journey. Now, sometimes this is some of the roughest seas in the world, and sometimes it's relatively calm, like today. For travelers passing through this body of water, it is either the Drake Lake or the Drake Shake. Today for us, it was the Drake Lake. This is where the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans meet. Sometimes the waves are 50 feet tall, and many ships have sunk in this area. That's because the Pacific Ocean is a little bit taller, a little bit higher than the Atlantic Ocean by about 10 inches. Also, the winds coming off of the Antarctic Peninsula and the continent of Antarctica, about 1,000 miles to the south, make this a very turbulent place weather-wise. What you are seeing now is the southernmost tip of South America. Welcome to Ushuaia, Argentina, the southernmost city in Argentina, right at the very tip of South America. We're looking now at a fresh coating of snow on the Andes Mountains. They are a continuation of the Rocky Mountains that started in Canada, came all the way down the United States, and kind of worked their way through Central America, and then become the Andes Mountains that worked their way all the way down through South America and to the very tip, Tierra del Fuego, the very tip of South America here that you're looking at. And then they actually continue down the Antarctic Peninsula, which reaches up toward the tip of South America, with the Drake Passage separating the two. And this mountain chain continues southward down the Antarctic Peninsula and into the main part of the Antarctic continent, all the way to the south of it. So we got to see the tip of South America from the sea. Now we're going to get on a train and we're going to actually travel by land down to the very tip, the very end of the South American continent. So we're down here in Ushuaia, Tierra del Fuego, southern tip of South America. The hillside is covered with these trees. So it was a cold and rainy day, even though it was summertime here in the southern part of South America. So we're surrounded by many trees. These are exciting trees for me as an arborist. These trees are a type of false beech, Nothofagus. As a tree geek arborist, I'm kind of excited about this. I'm always on the search for the exotic, unique trees that I encounter in my travels to various countries. And the two varieties of Nothofagus, false beech tree, the deciduous and evergreen, are the trees that grow the furthest south of any trees in the entire world. Hillsides are covered with this tree. We're on the railroad, the prison railroad that goes into the national park here out of Ushuaia, Argentina. And this is it's a rainy day. It's in the summer. It's probably about 45 degrees out. And we've taken this steam train up here. It's with a little locomotive. This is used to be a prison train, used to be a prison colony back starting in late 1800s, about 1896 or so, and it came out of Ushuaia, and the Argentine government transported prisoners up this valley to cut timber, and then the train brought the prisoners and the timber back to be milled in Ushuaia. Nice, beautiful little river valley here in Terra del Fuego, just east of Ushuaia. Smile on Sandy's face, seeing a new part of the world. Very pleasant here. I like it. This is the summertime, so I don't know what it would be like in the wintertime. Probably be really cold and a lot of snow. So we're seeing it at the best time of the year. I guess it gets up to about 50 degrees here. Kind of the warmest. Right now it's in I'm saying the low to mid 40s.
We can walk down that way too.
Yeah, we can. Okay. We'll take a selfie of everything, but we'll definitely get the waterfalls. These are beautiful little waterfalls. The beech forest. Another scenic waterfall surrounded by the beech forest. You see a lot of stumps from where a logging activity took place. This is all like second growth. There is a post office in this national park, and this is the southernmost post office in the world. You can actually mail a postcard from here. We didn't, but some people do. And there you're looking out toward the south into the Beagle Channel, and then beyond that is the Drake Passage, and beyond that is the tip of Antarctica. And these forests around here, we're right here literally at the end of the Pan American Highway, and this is the Beagle Channel. This is the end of Argentina. This is literally, we're at the end of the Pan American Highway here. Dead ends at the Beagle Channel. There's the Beagle Channel, and over to our right would be Chile. And again, we see the Nothofagus beech everywhere. In fact, that's like the only tree that is growing down here. They're actually quite beautiful. Right here on the edge of the Beagle Channel. Furthest evergreen, broadleaf evergreen, and deciduous evergreen, these two types of Nothofagus that grow in the world.